those on a plane with a little vapor pen in the bathroom without setting the alarm off. Forget
Can you
about
get can you get away with hitting the vape pen on? Because because here's the deal is so we were traveling a lot and I had the e-cigarette vape, right? And I go and I had to actually take a shit too. So I go and I start taking a shit on which is like the first time I've ever done that. I take a shit on an airplane and I'm hitting the vape pen. Next thing I know, it's like. She's like, Mr. Whoever who's in there, you know, the fire alarm's going off, and she just keeps knocking, and then I put the vape away, and I'm starting to freak out. They opened the door. Luckily, you know, I had my dick and my balls out, and I'm sitting on the toilet with my pants down, taking a shit. So she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and she closes the door. But in my head, I'm like, "Fuck, I'm gonna get out of here. They're gonna fucking put me in handcuffs, or they're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how this works."
No, if they don't see the smoke, they can't do nothing to you.
Really?
They just eyeball you to death. They caught me too.
But so when I got out, she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." She goes, "Oh, we must have a faulty thing in there because it said there was a smoke alarm was going off," and I was like, "No, I have no idea." And I mean, I've never been scared because that's like don't you go to jail for that shit?
Nah, it's like a fine, $2,000. They slap your wrist.
I like how you said.
No, they knock it down to $200 in court. You go in there and do paperwork that you fucking suck dick for a living. You get $10 a week. You eating fucking Cheerios like a motherfucker. What you need to do if you want to vape on a pen is you have to take the window out because that's where the air conditioning is.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And you have to hit it and cover it with a sweater and make believe you're Copernicus. Like you put your hand here and just hit it and blow down. They'll suck it right down.
Oh, I've done that a million.
Nobody smells it. It's tough to smoke in the aisle seat. That's a tough one.
Yeah, you gotta have the window seat.
Gotta have the window seat.
And you gotta
listen. The window seat. You can hit that vape all fucking 4 hours.
Flight,
the whole 4 hours. By the time you land, you fucking don't even want to get off. Listen, let's just go back.
I've never, especially because have you ever been on the planes where it looks like there's mist coming out of it, where it's just like a super misty, like right by the window? Oh, that's the best. We were flying to Bonnaroo, and I wasn't even hiding it. I was just because I had nobody in that row, and I was just hitting the vape, and it would just like blow a cloud under the seat. But
I love it.
Oh, it's the best, man.
People are retarded, but last time I did it, one of the times I was smoking on the plane, a young girl kept saying, "Mommy, there's smoke." And she kept saying, "That's not smoke, that's air conditioning." Mommy, I see smoke. Mommy, I see smoke. And she's like, "Stop it, Lindsay, that's not smoke." And the dad was like, "What are you talking about? I see smoke, Daddy, watch." And I would do it on purpose.
Like right after they look away?
Right after they fucking go, "Look, what?" And then she finally, like an hour in, she goes, "I see something, but we don't understand." She goes, "That's weird. Okay, I'll ask the pilot." And that was it. Nobody said fucking nothing
Nobody
else.
cares. As long as you don't blow it in anybody's face, nobody gives a fuck, dude. You know what I mean? It makes actually the plane smell better.
Do you work the Tempe Improv?
I don't, not yet.
When you work the Tempe Improv, they put you in this ritzy boopsy hotel. I've been staying there for years. That's what the one time they put Rogan in my room, me in Rogan's room. I get to Rogan's room, I got a palace. I go downstairs to knock on his door, and he's got the little chintzy room. I'm like, "Dog, come up later. I got to show you something." So we went to dinner on the way back. I go, "Look at my room." He's like, "Fuck, they gave you my room." But we've been staying there for a long time. So this last time I stayed there, they have a smoking balcony. So I would roll joints and go out with my blue. And they'd be having conferences. There's a restaurant underneath, a la fresco restaurant outside. And there's a little area where they have conferences, and then there's like a little sitting deck. And I would fucking light a joint and smoke it like a chimney. And when they were looking around, I'd just have my blue out there. But I'd have my joint in my right hand. I fucked with them for a whole weekend. Josh, they couldn't think. They were everywhere. And then I would leave the joint for them in the ashtray like a fucking like Spider-Man. Then the next day I would go to, they have a way that you could walk out of the vestibule through a thin alley. But guess what? If it's windy, you could smoke in that alley and it goes right back to the thing. Again, I'm watching them fucking with radios. I smell it in the north corner. I had them going fucking bananas for 4 fucking... I love torturing people with marijuana smoke. It's one of my most favorite fucking things.